Have you ever experienced a string of losses that made you question your trading journey? Today, I'll be sharing about my biggest loss, hard lesson learned, as well as how that loss transformed my trading to the better. Welcome back, and you don't want to miss this video. You see, this week I was trading my Pro Farm funded account, and I was in a winning streak. And as you all know, when you are in a streaming week, there's always that feeling that you are unstoppable. And I also happened to see a very good entry that perfectly aligned with my entries, and I took that trade. After taking that trade, the trade initially went on good profit, only for me now to add more positions. So that now, because I wanted to make more money, what I didn't know is that that was my greatest undoing. And within several hours later, I had already hit my daily loss limit and lost my $10,000 account that was funded. Well, after losing such an account, there is always that feeling of you always feel devastated, you always feel sad, and that's exactly what happened to me. I felt sad, I was emotional, I was devastated. But but for me, it was not even about losing that trading account. It was more about the loss, or how that loss affected my confidence in trading. In this video, I want us to talk about. I want to share my greatest had my the lesson I learned from losing that trading account, as well as I want to show you that you can always come back stronger, because in trading you can always learn so much. Now, the first lesson that I learned after losing that trade account is that the need to accept losses. You see, after the first step towards healing is always acceptance. If somebody is addicted to something, the first stage is usually acceptance. So after losing that account, the first thing I did was that I accepted that I've lost account, and now I started now my healing journey. Secondly, after now losing that trading account, and then now this one is also one of the tips that I would give somebody that maybe has lost an account or has blown his trading account, is that I went back to assess whether that loss was as a result of not of me not following my trading plan. You see, a trading plan is a document that outlines your trades. It contains all your strategies, your entries, your exit, your risk management parameters, all that. Now, I went back to my after experiencing that loss. I went back to assess whether that loss was a result of my me neglecting my trading plan. Secondly, I went back to analyze each and every trade I took. The reason why I went back to analyze each and every trade I took is because I wanted to know, or I wanted to check whether there are some repetitive patterns or mistakes that I was doing when I was trading that trading account. And alas, I did realize some of the trading mistakes that I did make. Secondly, after now I've accepted my losses. I've analyzed my whether the loss was a result of my trading plan. I've assessed whether that loss was a result of me not following my trading plan. Now, the other big lesson I learned from that account, because for me it was even not about losing that trading account, it was about how I felt after losing that trade account, because it really did impact on my confidence towards trading. One of the biggest lessons I learned was that never ignore risk management. Okay. Now, risk management is basically the strategies that you have put in place to protect your capital against potential losses associated with trading. Now, one of the mistakes that I did was that I did ignore risk management, because I did take that trade with bigger lot size, which was not supposed to do. Another big lesson I learned was about the impact of emotions on my trading. I did realize that when I was trading, I was very excited, especially when the trade went my way. I really felt excited, and always I thought that I'd figured out the market. Secondly, even after now the trade started going on a drawdown, I started I did overtrade. First of all, I also did overtrade. Apart from going in with a big lot size, I did overtrade. And overtrading, what it made me do is that after overtrading, I took several positions that was not supposed to open, and that led to overtrading. Overtrading, basically what it does is that the moment that the trade goes in your favor, you will feel excited. In addition to that, now consequently, if the trade doesn't go in your favor, you will start feeling more emotional, you start feeling anxiety. And that's what actually that was my my greatest undoing when it came to trading. So I did realize that when I was trading when I was emotional, and I had not realized how the impact of emotions such as overconfidence, over trading can impact my trading journey. In addition to that, another trading lesson that I've learned from maybe using that trading account is the importance of having a trading journal. You see, one thing that I usually do whatever I'm taking it at each and every trade is that I usually record each and every trade I take, be it that trade goes in my favor or whether that trade goes against me. Now, my trading journal really made me to realize those repetitive patterns. It made me realize those repetitive mistakes that I could learn from when I purchased the second account. So that because I don't want to make the same mistake that I did when I was trading this platform account. Lastly, the other lesson that I really learned when I was trading this trading account was losses are one of the most important lessons when it comes to trading. One of my biggest lessons, even when it has come to trading, it was not when I was having that when I was having that profitable streak. One of my biggest lessons came from my losing streak, because that losing streak, it made me know my weaknesses, as well as it made me now to look inwards, apart from looking outward, because now I knew the problem was not with the problem was not with that company that I was trading for, but the problem was inwards. One of the biggest lessons I've learned is from that losing trade, and I can say that for me, those losing tricks, or those trades that I closed at a loss, they taught me so much that I could have learned with a winning trade. Now, I want you to know that losing is you are not alone when it comes to losing. Even the best traders in this world, they do experience losses from time to time. But what actually makes the difference is how they approach the market, or how they approach the market after the loss. You see, for me right now, I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break of several days before I coming back to the market, because I want to take a break first. Apart from taking a break to assess my trading journey, I also want to refine my mindset, because one of the greatest assets I have as a trader is my mindset. And I want to come back in the market, or I want to come back trading when my mindset is really, really focused, having learned from my own mistakes, as well as looking forward to make better account. This video was basically about sharing my biggest loss, that you as a trader can learn also from my mistakes. You see, you don't have to learn from your own mistakes. You can also learn from other traders that are before you, and other traders that you have always admired, or other traders that you have always looked forward to trading with them.